and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Wildfire. I'm Tree Trunk Sean.
And this is Slowbird, your general manager and host.
And we have got a hell of a show for you tonight. This is our debut in our new old arena, and we're very excited about it.
Yes, it's looking even better than it ever did in the past, and I think that these matches are going to look even better than they did in the past as well. You're going to get to see all of the various championships that we are going to have here in WGW on the line tonight, and it is a who's who of who's competing for these championships, as you will see.
Absolutely, I can't wait. All right, and it's our first match. We've got Tag Team Gold on the line.
Yeah, and as you can see, the belts are actually hanging above the ring because this is a TLC match, which will prove to be very chaotic. First of two TLC matches tonight. The other one is the 5-man for the United States Championship, so that should be interesting.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Gonna be a match for the ages, truly, as will this one. Here come the Usos, shushing everyone.
That's right.
Say.
They want it to be nice and quiet in here. But it's really interesting because obviously it's been a while since we were here live at WGW, and so to see the way that we've been able to recreate what we once had in the former WGW arena is really something to behold.
It's been truly magical. A sight the likes of which we thought we would not achieve again.
Yes, indeed. The crowds may be looking. Here. Yeah, they're very sad. The crowd's looking a little bit more. I don't know, less cardboardy than perhaps they did in the past. So that's cool.
Yeah, a little more three-dimensional here. We appreciate every one of them existing in this plane. And
we must warn you, Neil Patrick Harris, as Edge and Christian make their entrance. Neil Patrick Harris has he's aged a little bit since he was last here at WGW, but that's all right. He's still the same great man. No doubt the greatest referee that we've ever seen.
The greatest. Times change you a little bit. And speaking of people who time has touched, well, actually, essentially, no. They're doing the same shit they were 20 years ago. It's Edge and Christian.
Yeah, and pretty much just as good. So it's going to be exciting. I mean, this is a pretty interesting matchup here between... I mean, the Usos are veterans themselves, of course, but not to the same degree that Edge and Christian are, and especially in a TLC match. I mean, this is the match type that Edge and Christian made famous. Right.
Yeah, they basically started the art. They've got a chair-based finisher.
Right.
And tables, they're very familiar with them.
Yep.
We'll see if they're eating at one tonight along with the belts.
How many tables do you think Edge and Christian have been through in their day?
My God, from the Dudleys alone, I'm sure dozens.
All right, well, here we go.
Christian not messing around.
No, he is wasting no time at all. It looks like whoever this Uso is just getting blasted right on the back of the head. And yes.
The Uso brother, conveniently, Ismail, still working production for us, has put everyone's names in the bottom corners. I was just going to say, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure I've ever watched a match with the Usos in it. I have been stuck in a time chamber since 2000, longer ago.
Oh, Edge has got it here. Watch out!
Oh my God! I thought it was going to be over right there.
Well, you never know. I mean, this thing could go fast. When it comes to a TLC match, it could end at any time.
Yeah,
for sure. And now we've got, I believe that's Jimmy Uso up there. Oh, no.
Oh, man, but he might not be up there for long if Christian gets his way.
Oh, he's pulling by the pants leg. He's just hitting the ladder. Oh, man.
He very gently laid him down before punching him right in the face. And Edge, I guess, is dead here.
Yeah, Edge is out cold. And Christian
freezing time briefly.
Yeah, he's got a clean shot here. Well, not so fast. Oh well, he's really focusing a lot better than you usually see from people that are going for the title at the top.
Yeah. Oh yes, that too.
That's an unfortunate situation.
The electric chair.
That'll do it.
Well, everyone already tiring out of it here.
Not sure
We've got
exactly
our
what's going
first
on.
appearance of the-
Oh, man, nice little unnecessary spin there. So obviously there's I don't know what's going on. Oh, man, swinging for
what
the
a counter.
fences. Oh, yeah, you're right. Man, this is just chaos in here. This Jey Uso seems really confused. I'm not sure why he doesn't pick up the ladder. I'm not sure he knows how, but who can say? Man, just an absolute brain buster of a move right there. And now here comes. Oh, I think Jey he fell.
He's having, you know what? The thing is, the mat is very hard to get used to in this ring.
Nice little
what a
swanton
flip.
type maneuver there. Yeah.
Yes, it's actually tar that
look at this.
gives the mat its color.
Oh,
So,
really? That's interesting. I wasn't
yes.
aware of that. So very flammable.
yes, absolutely, and very easy to blame if any of the wrestlers have a few rusty moments with the controls.
Well, there's no doubt that's going to happen. It looks like Jimmy has just completely frozen on the top. He has no idea what to do. Oh, this is going to be a painful fall. Oh, well, actually, that's pretty, that wasn't so bad. I've seen worse. Oh, but Jay's going up now. Jay has figured out how to climb. And now, right on the ladder. That was risky. Could have knocked Jay off right there. Oh, and what's this? Oh, well, I guess we'll never know. But look at this, Jay. Edge and Christian really determined to stop this from happening, which is understandable. Everybody attacking the ladder. Oh, Edge. Edge is about to end Jay's life right here. Oh! That has got to be it.
Broken by Christian there.
Yeah, no doubt. Christian is, well, who knows what's about to happen here. Oh, my
he's dead.
God,
His neck
absolutely
is
devastating.
broken.
Edge thinking better about going up here, decided he was going to go create some more punishment, but actually, it's now Jimmy that is trying to figure out what the hell is going on here.
Edge is really taking his time doing anything about it.
Yeah, well, better than Jay. I mean, Jay is out cold. Oh, no. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Jimmy's in a terrible situation, and now Edge and Christian are really in the driver's seat here.
Oh, surely this is going to be over. If Edge doesn't bring it in here, well, these clamps must be a little tougher to undo than we realize.
Yeah, I think it must be, because now here comes Jimmy again. Jay's still down. I mean, he must have, it's like he was shot. He is really damaged. Oh, geez.
Oh, and yet here he is, getting back in the ring.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Sometimes the damage can heal.
Big fall for Edge. And Jimmy's still up top, but he's very dazed. He doesn't know what the hell's going on up there. Now he's figured it out. He figured out where he is, and now he is going to try to get this damn thing down. But as you said, I mean, this is obviously the toughest clasp I've ever seen in one of these matches.
Yes.
So prepare yourself for that, because I imagine whoever rigged this up is going to be the same guy that rigs up the United States Championship a little bit later. Oh, my God. And now Jimmy has just collapsed. And now Edge, once again, having the opportunity to really go for it here. All these guys are very focused on their goal. They're definitely trying to bring down the title, but not succeeding whatsoever in that. Edge, he is really focused here. He's really focused here despite these attacks.
No amount of punches will stop
finally
him.
that one really got him.
Take that back.
Yes.
Whatever that amount of punches was, that's what it takes to stop him. And
All
now
right,
he's
well,
down. The
Usos are up. Yeah, they were.
Right.
I'm not sure what was going on there. Christian is just having a seat.
Oh, yeah, he sure is. He looks like a hungover kid after a party. And he might be feeling like one, too. And Edge, well, he's face down. Really, the same metaphor fits. And
wait a minute. I think Jimmy... Oh, look at this.
And the Usos winning the day here over Edge and Christian in the debut Saturday Night Wildfire
Man, look at that
match.
stage. It just looks absolutely unbelievable. Oh, we get some highlights here, so this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was quite a highlight.
There was.
Yeah, but then there was that. That was pretty devastating. But despite that, somehow Jimmy Uso, I mean, man, it took him some time, but finally got that championship belt off. Looks like there was only one up there, but
I totally understand why it was so hard to get the belt.
Absolutely.
They had to unsnap the belt itself. I see what the confusion was now.
Well, at least we know that. But there they are, the Usos, once again the tag team champions. So very impressive.
Yes, excellent. What a start to the show.
Yeah, especially
hugs all around.
The winning over Edge and Christian in a TLC match. I mean, no easy feat.
Right, basically beating them on their home turf. They've got more experience than just about any other tag team in that matchup.
Here we go.
Okay, we are moving directly into the next match. Oh,
God, yeah. And speaking of clusters, I mean, you thought that TLC match was confusing. The only way to eliminate your opponent in this match is by putting him through a table for the love of God. So we'll see how that goes. Here comes Charlotte, though.
Yes, with maybe some music, maybe not.
Yes.
Probably not, but I'm sure she's feeling it all the same.
Right.
Ready to eliminate some women through tables.
Right. Absolutely.
And
Well, I imagine that she could do that. She does definitely a height advantage for her, but it's going to be interesting because if you think back to the older days of WGW, not the strongest women's division. If we're being honest, I was always talking that shit about the Bellas and whatnot. I think Oksana was still running around back then. We had Caitlyn. She almost got attacked by Ryback that time. But anyway, it was a cluster. But now we've got some truly great women wrestlers here like Charlotte. So we'll see if they're able to take the women's division up a notch.
Yes, it's a completely new era. I was always a bit more fond of our roster than Slow Burn was. I'm always a little bit trapped in the year 2000 in terms of my familiarity with the wrestling roster. The wrestling roster.
Yeah.
New word.
And I mean, Treacher Chun has never seen this woman before in his entire life.
But I'm already impressed. Look at her glasses. Look at her moves.
She's got some swag. There's no doubt.
Doing tiny, tiny steps.
Oh yeah. You see she's swinging around her hair there, and you see the thing that you don't understand is that hair is kind of like a whip, so sometimes it's a useful weapon, a tool, if you will. Bianca Belair has a lot of experience actually as the women's champion over in the lesser promotion known as the WWE, but she was the champion there for over a year, so we'll see if she can. Yeah, it's very impressive. So we'll see if she can recreate that here. One thing that I should mention is obviously the WGW roster. Everybody wants to work here, of course. Why wouldn't they? And so the roster has ballooned significantly since our older days. And so in order to really move through the roster in a good clip, we're actually making sure that all of the matches, the outcomes of these matches matter. So that is a loss in the record books for Edge and Christian, and a win for Jimmy and Jey Uso. These wins and losses will be recorded, and Treat Truck Sean's going to help us keep track of that moving forward.
Yes, absolutely. As the records start to add up, and by that I mean once anyone has any record at all.
Right. Everybody's establishing their record tonight.
Yes,
look at this badass right here. This takes me back to the college days with Treat Truck Sean, watching Asuka just kick some ass every damn week. It was glorious.
In my heart, I'm eating macaroni and cheese right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Man.
And she's coming out for violence all
the
same.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait to see it because this is what I wanted from the WGW women's roster from back in the day. This is why I was never satisfied. But now we've got a true champion walking down to the ring right here.
Yes, and you know what? If she has her way, her opponents are going to be leaving here with some splinters.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know exactly what the experience level is for these women in tables matches. Not traditionally a women's type match, at least back in the day, but it should be interesting to see exactly what happens here.
We're much more forward thinking here.
Oh
in
yes,
WGW.
of course. Yes, no doubt about it. There she is.
Oh my God, how menacing!
Indeed. Oh man, it is great to see her. Look at this robe. I mean, it is just crazy.
Yeah, it's very ornate, very fancy.
Yes.
And
we are using the old school looking championship belts here. That we're trying to maintain some prestige here. We don't want to have these kiddie looking belts that you see in the WWE these days. So here we go. It is on. And Oksana, not Oksana, Asuka, that's a horrible thing for me to say. She's out here on the hunt for a table, but honestly, I don't even see any tables. I guess they're going to have to get them themselves. Of course, there's always the announce table, which
created. Does that count for the elimination?
Manufactured by IKEA. I think so. So that's something to keep in mind. Got another table set up here, so it's going to be chaos.
IKEA will be very pleased to find that out. They are going to be supplying us tables infinitely, perhaps, and the coming future.
Oh, man, Charlotte just smacking the hell out of both these women so far. Oh, but look at this. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. You got to watch out.
Flip.
Yeah, going for the arm. That's the thing, like Asuka, typical submission specialist, but that's not going to help her here.
Right.
Geez,
You'd
what
have
is
to
this?
tap out pretty hard to put yourself through the table.
She just doesn't know what to do here. Oh, but she's gonna hang up. Oh, Bianca Belair right on the rope. And obviously you can go through the table anywhere. Charlotte thinking about bringing the table inside the ring. Oh,
yes.
DDT
Oh, my
right
God.
on the thinly padded concrete. Her ass just met the grass here in the WGW arena. Oh, man, look out.
Encountered it face first. For a second I thought there was about to be an incredible show of teamwork there as Bianca slid into the ring.
Well, watch out. Oh, that's probably useful information, but I'm going to forego it. Oh, man.
I thought she was about to go right through that damn thing.
Well, that chop's not
still
going to do
nothing. Chopped the chopper.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, geez, here we go. Now Asuka over there. Man.
Oh, well, she's dazed. Let's see if anyone will take advantage of that, or if
Oh,
she's
another
okay.
chop.
Another chop. This table has got to be feeling the pain. It's
Yeah, no
got
doubt.
to be creaking, just ready to break. But Charlotte says, not that one. I'm going to slide this one into the ring
They come out of the
itself.
box ready to break. All right, here we go.
These things are made of styrofoam.
Oh, this is gonna be painful. Oh, just a bone-shattering impact right there. Oh, look out. And now Asuka's got her sights set,
the side of the ring.
or at least the back of her head, set on Charlotte. And here we go. Oh, another damn chop. Maybe got some of the elbow there.
It looked like it. Charlotte's got a lot of arm to throw. There's no telling which part of it smacked her. Oh, but now she's back on the table. What's going to happen here? Oh, predictable.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And yet still surprising.
You never know. I mean, honestly, like it's hard to predict exactly what's going to happen on this program. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's putting it lightly. All right, now we have two tables leaned up against the corners. If we get much more props on this one side of the ring, it's going to be like high school theater.
Yeah, it's gonna, indeed, it's gonna break like that time Brock Lesnar got suplexed by the Big Show. Oh man, just some fists are flying here. As Asuka just chills out on this table. Oh, look at this strength. Oh, man, that was absolutely devastating. But Asuka picking up the pieces here. Bam, with a smack. And now Asuka,
taking great advantage.
Look at this. Asuka, this is probably a bad idea, but she's going for it anyway. Oh, just absolutely right in the heart of Bianca Belair there. That was devastating.
And now Charlotte, really honestly, I thought she would be down longer after that move she took a moment ago.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy move.
Oh,
man, she just drop kicked the table. Yeah, that was interesting. I wonder if she would have broken the table, if that would have counted.
I was just wondering the same thing myself, and I'm a little surprised the table didn't break. That was quite the attack she just launched against it.
Man, these tables are stronger than anything I've ever seen in a wrestling match. And again, look at this. This is amazing.
Yes, Asuka and Charlotte both.
Oh, wait a minute, what's this?
Very happy about.
We got two people up against the table. Oh, but Asuka's saying no, thank you. I'm not going to be interested in that. And what is this? Oh, she's about to do the butt attack right in the face. Man, that is absolutely devastating. Oh, but a spear from Charlotte. That was impressive.
Significantly more devastating, I would argue.
You would think that she would have wanted to spear somebody through a table.
Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense, wouldn't it? But well, here we are. Still.
Oh, a slap across the face, a kick. Man, she is just bullying Asuka right now.
Oh my gosh, yes. Asuka's leg might be broken from those powerful kicks she
Everybody
just
outside the ring now except for Charlotte. Asuka, I think, is dead. I've never seen anything like it. She is just out on her back. And now that gives Charlotte the opportunity to, I guess, really move some hardware here.
Yeah, she's thinking, you know what? These tables, they are like adamantium here, posted up in the corner. How about I lay it out old school style?
Absolutely. Well, you know, it is always more entertaining. I've always maintained to put somebody through a table that way rather than through the corner. It's kind of the easy way out, if you will.
Right. Yeah. You know, if you really want to do it right, it's got to be a power bomb. That's the classic through the table.
Oh man, right into that post, which is much bigger than they used to be, and probably more devastating. I don't know.
Yes, they've got that carbon fiber lining on them. That can't feel good on the skin.
That is inside information right there from True Dark John that you're only going to get here in WGW. Oh man, here we go. Oh man, that was pretty cool.
Violence.
Yeah, that was a pretty sweet move. Oh, look at this. Oh, right on the table.
Still not on the table yet.
Yeah, not exactly on the table. Oh, just right on the edge. And Asuka's crawling around.
It's suddenly very sturdy. as Bianca running into it multiple times and it essentially not budging at all.
Not at all. I mean, it's really amazing. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
now
that
she's
was...
in the ropes here. She's about to get guillotined.
Oh.
And Charlotte's just chilling in the corner.
Yeah, taking a
Oh,
breather.
and she got a boot to the face.
That'll cut your breath short there. Bianca taking a rest outside of the ring, probably a wise move.
All right. And Asuka moving things around here. And now, once again, setting up this table right in the middle of the... What did you say this stuff was made of? Tar? Man,
Yes.
that's going to be devastating.
The tar mat, absolutely. Charlotte, whoever gets put through this table, their skin is going to be very irritated
Absolutely.
and uncomfortable.
Oh, watch out. This could be it. Oh, Asuka put through the table.
Eliminated.
And out she goes. It is between Charlotte and Bianca Belair. So very unpredictable. And not another chop. That's the most predictable thing you can do.
Goodness.
If she actually chops her through that table, that is going to be amazing. Oh, there's a little splash for you.
Yeah. I'm sure the splits there at the end providing much velocity, much like
Right.
our city tags.
Yes. I didn't notice it, but Bianca Belair has a lot of kiss marks on her back, so obviously seeing some action before this match, which could be impacting her performance here. Oh, and what a chop once again.
A chop right in the kiss.
Absolutely. So Charlotte, oh, another spear. Charlotte really seems to be in the driver's seat here. She has already eliminated Asuka. She is absolutely dominating Bianca Belair right now. And once again, I mean, you got to give her credit. She did power bomb, or not power bomb, but it was a spine buster of Asuka right through that table. So maybe looking for something similar here for Bianca Belair.
Right, she's got all the ingredients to do so. The table, the ring, the form, the victim.
And here we
she
go.
has not executed. Wouldn't that have been excellent timing if she
Well,
had?
it may be executing right now. Oh, that is over. Damn. What a performance by Charlotte, eliminating both opponents. Oh, here we go.
It's match number 3.
Very official. Look at this. Getting a little introduction here.
Yeah.
Yes, so as demanded by True Truck Sean, we are bringing back the Cruiserweight division here, as we had in WGW in the past. And we are about to see somebody that has not yet competed on WGW, though, and that is Finn Balor, who probably is going to make a ridiculous-looking face here shortly. Particularly if he becomes
Almost certainly. As is his way.
Yes.
My God, zooming up the thinly padded grass.
It is very thin, but no doubt impressive. But look at this. We got a lot of smoke here. Very interesting camera work by Ismail here.
Yes, controlling through drone all of the cameras in the WGW arena.
It's kind of a shame that we never... Oh, look at this. And he has appeared...
There he is.
Wow. Very impressive.
Madman.
Bringing out the demon paint for this one, for the Cruiserweight Championship on the line. And this is going to be a competitive match. It is our only one-on-one matchup here tonight, so should be exciting. And it's also no holds barred match, whatever the hell that means. I guess we'll see.
Well, you know, I've never been sure the difference between that and no disqualification. I feel like maybe no holds barred came from a time before you could just smack somebody in the head with a chair. But we may see some chair smacking here tonight. We might just... Honestly, we might just see some good old-fashioned cruiserweight, high-flying, gravity-denying wrestling.
Well, that would be ideal indeed. And I don't know how many times Finn Balor has faced off against Rey Mysterio. I can't imagine it's very many, if ever. So these are the kind of matchups that you'll see here in WGW.
Yes, essentially, it's a land of magic and fantasy here, and anything can happen. He's got to do some squats. He didn't stretch enough backstage. He realized his the hammy. He didn't want to tear a quad getting into the ring.
Well, you know, he may not make the ridiculous faces quite as much whenever he's in the demon paint as he does otherwise. So.
And if he does, it's probably a lot harder to see.
Right. Got some smoke here. This is a pretty badass entrance. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it really is. We're underselling him a little bit. There's a funny face. He's angry.
And Finn Balor, to my knowledge, I mean, I'm sure he's been the cruiserweight or the equivalent of that in champion in like Japan. But there really hasn't been much of a cruiserweight division in the States for many years. So it's an interesting opportunity for him.
Whatever, they had 205 Live.
Oh yeah.
I
was a big fan of the Cruiserweight Classic that led up to 205 Live, but they didn't quite stick the landing, I don't think, on that. But that's all right. We got a lot of those guys here on the WG roster, though, so we're gonna have the Cruiserweight Championship that these men deserve, the division that they deserve.
Right.
And of course, you can't have a Cruiserweight division without this man. Whenever he decides to show
mysterious.
up. Hey, there he is.
Giving the crowd some love.
Yes.
Coming out here with the belt, hoping to leave with it. It's Rey Mysterio.
Yes, he's tatted up and ready to go here. And obviously the Cruiserweight Championship, as always, looks about right around his waist. But you got to understand, we really the people that are coming out as the champions tonight, they are untested. This is all about finding out who the real Cruiserweight champion is going to be. And wait a minute, Finn Balor, he's making things happen here. He's moving around, and I don't know what he's thinking here. But I don't think Rey Mysterio's ready. The championship is down, and we are getting right into it.
We sure are. Okay.
Oh, what a brain buster. And now Finn Balor's making things happen.
Yes, it looks like taking the initiative is paying off for him here, as I thought he was maybe just trying to steal Rey Mysterio's thunder and have the more interesting entrance, but no, he wanted to get to the violence more quickly.
Oh, beautiful move there to Michinoku driver and to the cover. This is actual pinfalls for once here tonight, so enjoy it. The main event will also be decided by pinfall or submission. Oh, interesting. Nice counter by Rey Mysterio.
Oh, very graceful roll leading into that. And now bringing him up for the suplex. And
but what a counter by Balor. Look at this. Wow. Oh, impressive. Finn Balor actually seems like he knows what he's doing as compared to some of these other people we've seen wrestle here tonight. And here comes a major German suplex.
Man. Really taking Rey Mysterio for the ride there. What a snap. And he's just stomping on the lower back. And what's he doing with his arm here?
He's just kind of sending him flying around. That's some Suede Dragon offense for you.
Yes, absolutely. Got to disorient your opponent a little bit.
Oh, kick right to the face. That was disrespectful. Yes. Oh, but Rey Mysterio finally getting something going here. And that's exactly what he needs. Oh, Finn Balor, he's just writhing in pain here. He may be injured.
Apart.
Oh, Rey Mysterio bringing in the rodeo here. Oh, the Cruiserweight Championship still on the ground on the outside. That's interesting. You got Neil Patrick Harris here. Probably doesn't even notice it. Oh, what is this? Finn Balor, he's about to make stuff happen. Going over the top rope onto the grass.
Nailed him. What a flip. What vertical lift there.
That was impressive. And, of course, these guys out here may not even really know what exactly is allowed in terms of this no-hold-barred match. But here goes. Oh, there we all are. I don't know why there's three of us here. Is there a ghost sitting next to us? I'm not sure what's going on there. Yes. Wait a minute. Here's Finn Balor with the championship belt.
He's about to test the rules, and it turns out he is allowed to use that. Neil Patrick Harris going to let it fly, but Rey Mysterio not. He hits him with the Hurricane Rana.
Right on the grass, and this is going to be interesting. What is it going to take to defeat each of these guys? And also, where can the pinfalls occur? We have, there's the sling blade. That's a throwback.
Oh, my God.
Now, Finn Balor may be looking to put this thing to bed early.
That
interesting
was an interesting bit of a swan dive there.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. It was pretty stylish. There's no doubt about it. I
just can't help but wonder, usually when I see Finn Balor's finisher, I think he's just killed him. He's just killed that person.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
are they still alive? And that looked a lot more survivable. That was
but what about the 1916 or whatever damn year he uses? And now Finn Balor maybe thinking something a little bit less survivable. Oh, he's measuring him. Here we go. Oh, but Rey Mysterio was ready for it. Impressive. And now Rey Mysterio. Oh, watch out, Rey Mysterio out of nowhere. Oh,
Nailed
619 on Finn Balor's ass. And now Rey Mysterio going for a splash of his own. Oh, my God. And this could be over right here.
I'll be shocked
Rey
if it's
Mysterio
not.
thinks so.
1, 2.
Oh, but Finn Balor able to
kick
figure out a way to kick out on the fly. Very impressive. But here we go. Rey Mysterio doesn't look too concerned.
Oh,
he is pumped up
not.
here.
He knows that he's gotten a
grappling
foothold
here.
in this match, gotten a firm advantage. But he might just be throwing it away. Oh, he was in this for a moment.
And Finn Balor getting a little nervous here. Finn Balor, I think, maybe looking for that Cruiserweight Championship. There it is off screen. Very impressive of him to figure out where that was. Oh, look out. But Rey Mysterio, once again, he is not going to allow this to happen. And Finn Balor, he is dazed. Oh, he's going to bring Finn Balor over to the corner here. Interesting. Let's see what he does here. Oh, just opening up on him. That's exactly what he's doing right now. And just stomping a mud hole in him, and well, not quite. But, oh, there you go. That's a little stomp there. Yeah. Oh, and Finn Balor, he is just devastated here.
But he is on the Cruiserweight belt. If he can just get himself gathered, Rey Mysterio seems to have no interest in weapon-based combat.
Suddenly, Finn Balor is really making things happen.
He sure is. What a turnaround here. Rey Mysterio was not expecting...
the Pele kick!
He was not expecting a foot to the forehead, as I'm sure most of us don't. But now, Finn Balor back up top, and he's doing the thing. When Neil Patrick Harris is shocked. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Yes.
Swan's kiss there from Finn Balor.
And there's a fist right to the face. Nothing fancy about that.
No, just good old classic. Hitting in the face.
That's right. And he did the 1916 again, so once again going to the well here. If he hits this, I got to imagine this match is over. But Rey Mysterio, he dodged it once. Can he dodge it again? No, he cannot.
Oh, that's it.
That is it.
Dead Jim. 1, 2.
Wow, Rey Mysterio
it's not.
What a match right here for the Cruiserweight Championship. And now Finn Balor's got to be feeling frustrated. I mean, what do you do at this point? You've hit your biggest move on this guy that just will not go down. You know what you do. You go for some extra hardware, and that's exactly what he's doing. Right to the face with that championship title. That is absolutely devastating. And going for the back of the head there.
But Rey Mysterio
Rey Mysterio not going to take it. What's this? I'm not sure exactly what...
and a pin. 1.
But Finn Balor, wow, that is impressive. Finn Balor able to get out of that one, but is he going to be able to get out of this? Oh, man.
Yes.
Yes, he is. Oh, with that on the title! That was some pain right there, if I've ever seen it.
Right.
Once again, going for that 1916, I think right here, for a third time. Unbelievable.
The neck of Rey Mysterio has got to be very sore.
Absolutely. And now Finn Balor once again, he really wants to end this match with this, whatever the hell he calls this thing, the coup de grace, I believe. Bam! Once again, right to the sternum. I mean, that has got to be it right there.
1, 2, 3.
What a match right there. That was a competitive Cruiserweight Championship match. That was absolutely acceptable.
Yes, it was really worth being the only 1 versus 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I wanted to give these guys a chance to really establish this division as very competitive, and that's exactly what happened right here. 619. Both of these guys took the best shots from their opponents and were able to kick out. But ultimately, I mean, you can only get squashed so many times before. Good God! Before you're just out for the count right there.
Yes, it's got to be. As someone who's been hit in the chest by the head of a bull, I can tell you, when you get hit in your torso, you stop breathing for a moment. The fact that Rey Mysterio could overcome this punishment again and again before losing, very impressive. Very impressive of Finn Balor to deliver that much punishment.
Absolutely. I mean, that was a really great match. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see the most prestigious United States Championship match of all time? 'Cause that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yes, starting it off, already incredibly prestigious, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the WWE Championship on that shirt right there, so we all know that he is capable of capturing the top prize. But he's going for the United States Championship tonight, and just like our opening match, it is going to be TLC, every man for themselves. So it is just going to be absolute chaos in there. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, yes, it's going to be incredible. And once you see the lineup, really, it could rival any top of any roster.
Yes.
But here we are just fighting for the mid-card title, really inheriting it from Mark Henry, who was basically a god amongst men in the original run of WGW.
Yes, I mean, honestly, it's a shame that Mark Henry, and we all age, and Mark Henry has ultimately made the decision to retire. But basically, just unstoppable with the United States Championship. So whoever walks away with it here tonight is going to have big, no pun intended, shoes to fill.
They sure will. But maybe the next man here coming up could do so with the Lightning accompanying him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the Lightning. But here comes Bret Hart. He is ready to go to work here for the United States Championship.
Right. We really could call it the North American Championship at this point because neither of our competitors, I'm not sure if Eddie Guerrero he's born American.
I think so. He might have been like from Texas, as are we all. But
yes. Except for Bret Hart,
certainly spent some time in Mexico. Yeah, this is a dirty Canadian here. And we'll see if Bret Hart is able to capture the United States Championship. Not sure if Bret Hart had any stints with the U.S. title. Definitely a former Intercontinental Champion, though. Obviously, speaking of United States, I mean, you don't get any more red, white, and blue than this man right here. And you can see him. There he is with the gold medal around his neck. What little neck he has.
Yes. Now, if you have any doubt that this man's American, then you must be colorblind.
Absolutely. I mean, he's the most American thing I've ever seen. And I'll tell you what, Kurt Angle looking very intense here. I'm sure he's very driven to capture the United States Championship. But the thing is, I mean, all these guys, as good as they are, they're only as good as they are at climbing a ladder and bringing down that championship, which we've already seen earlier tonight is very challenging to do with how freaking thick that noose is that they've got up there. I mean, you could hang a man with that thing. So it is going to be interesting to see who's able to do that. But I'll tell you what, Kurt Angle looking very impressive here. He may just be the one. Yes,
he's got to be in his 50s now, looking to be in the best shape of his life. The man is rocked with muscle.
He sure is. He's kind of looking like he did back whenever I started watching wrestling in the mid-2000s.
Hell, I thought he was shrimpy back then when he was beefing it out with John Cena.
John Cena. Boy, here we go. The lights are out. You know what that means. Oh, geez, we got some fire.
Dongs and exciting the funeral procession music where
man, he's got a cape going like crazy. This is going to be insane here. The Undertaker has arrived in WGW, and he's going to be trying to climb a ladder for the United States Championship. Oh, look at that fancy little name tag there. Nice touch, Ismail. Nice touch. I appreciate that.
Yes, disappearing in the smoke to great detail.
Yeah, he's really stepping things up here on this edition of WGW.
Yes, and he would probably never come on the microphone and admit to it, but he really loves his job.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's really a shame that we were never able to get him on the microphone, but the thing is, he's so focused, singularly focused on making sure we have the best camera cuts possible that it would do a disservice to the art of his job here.
Yes, a passion the likes of which cannot be detracted from.
Right.
What can be detracted from is the length of one's life as they wait for the Undertaker to get to the ring.
That's true. He takes his time. He makes his opponents really think about what they're about to face here. Oh yeah, he's got a nice little turn there, about face. Yeah, he's making his opponents think about it. There's no doubt about it. Interesting design going on his coat. I can't quite make out exactly what's going on there, but it is something.
It's very flowery, very lacy.
Right. Now, one thing that buttons. Yes, he does. One thing that I do want to make sure is clear here about the matches that we've seen and the win losses that we've seen come to pass here. For the tag team championship, obviously any match that you win counts as a win, and anytime you're eliminated, that counts as a loss. So both Asuka and Bianca Belair recorded a loss this evening. But not being able to capture the title does not necessarily count as a loss. It's just whoever is able to get it count is a win. So that is an important distinction here that we want to make sure is clear here. But as the Undertaker's still making his entrance, about to take off the hat, and we're going to get down to business here. We're just missing one more man.
Yes, most of these competitors are going to come away from here with a blank record on paper.
Right.
Me. Undertaker, very scary.
Oh man, True Chuck Sean is asking for an ass beating over there in the at the announce table, so you better watch it because I'm sitting over here too, pal.
Undertaker doesn't watch this, and we've got a ghost sitting next to us. He'll protect us from the
I
dead
guess
man.
that is true. And now here comes a man that was certainly a superstar in past editions of WGW, although he did often get screwed, so we'll see if that is going to be the case here tonight as well. But certainly kneeling down on the grass here and getting ready to shoot off, I would imagine, yes, some fireworks here at the WGW arena.
Yes, the question is, will Shawn Michaels still be a fresh competitor, still be at the pinnacle of his game, or are we going to see a recovering Shawn Michaels after years of inactivity and competition?
Well, I'm not sure that any of these guys are the most active in the years leading up to this. So I think everybody's going to be on a pretty even playing field here. Shawn Michaels trying to remember how to enter the ring. Yeah, you put the leg through. There you go. So he got it. He's got it. And, I will say, of all these guys, maybe with the possible exception of Eddie Guerrero, I would imagine that Shawn Michaels has the most experience in ladder matches. So he actually popularized the ladder match here in the United States. So that might give him a little bit of an edge.
True, for that matter.
Oh, look at this. What an animation. Ismail. Oh, hats off, man. That was beautiful.
What a champion of production.
Yeah, it's very impressive. So, I mean, this ring is barely big enough to hold all these guys, much less, everybody to compete here. So this is just going to be chaos. And here we go. And, man.
Meeting the tar pit first.
And Kurt Angle joining him right there. Kurt Angle 2006 specifically. And Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero actually brought the ladder in, but Shawn Michaels trying to pick it up, and Eddie Guerrero did not appreciate it. Eddie Guerrero said, "It's my ladder, fool." Oh boy, It is just going to be awesome. Oh, Bret Hart really celebrating here. He thinks this match is over, but not so. We got a lot of match to go here.
Yeah, and the Undertaker is really charging everyone up so far. I would say taking the dominant lead here in the beginning. Shawn Michaels thought about hitting Undertaker with the ladder, but
Yeah, he's a little bit confused. I mean, the ladder's a little on the heavy side, I think. Oh, geez, he just got blasted by Kurt Angle right there, and then a boot right to the face. And now Kurt Angle. Wait a minute, Undertaker has got a table here. He's turning it into a TLC match. So here we go.
They figured it's left over. I'm going to use every part of the buffalo here in my hunt, and
Thank you for clarifying that, because I wasn't sure where you were going there. Now, looking at Kurt Angle just taking everything out with him. Very smart strategy. That is why he is a multi-time champion. You gotta love Kurt Angle, the cerebral assassin, if it wasn't Triple H. That's the intelligence and intensity, integrity, and intelligence right there.
Yeah, he rode that thing out of here like a boogie board, and
it was
reset.
Now Undertaker just blasting Bret Hart. That is devastating. And Kurt, I gotta say, Kurt, you're right about the Undertaker taking an early lead, but don't sleep on Kurt Angle. He is really making stuff happen here.
Absolutely. And Kurt Angle, as you said,
what an uppercut.
Utilizing the intelligence part of his three eyes.
Oh my God, what a spinning kick by Eddie Guerrero. That was awesome.
Yes,
and Undertaker leaving Bret Hart in his wake. And we may not see Bret Hart in action for a while here, but now the Undertaker not going for the ladder, going for the table. He wants to inflict some punishment on somebody, and that's probably what's going to happen here. Now, Bret Hart going for the table. I mean, it is just, my God, we've just, wow. Shawn Michaels just blasted Kurt Angle with that table right there. And, man, everybody is looking to dish out some punishment on their opponents
Yeah,
here.
Undertaker seems to have some kind of vendetta against Bret Hart. He was all the way on the other side of the ring, and as soon as he saw Bret Hart was standing, he was right back on him. Now, this is looking more like a tables match than a ladders match, but you know what? That's okay. We got a little bit of spice, a little bit of diversity. What's Kurt Angle going to do here to Shawn Michaels?
Oh, he's about to get countered. That's exactly what he's going to do. And now Shawn Michaels is up, and this seems like a... Well, I don't know what he's thinking here. Shawn Michaels going down and actually amazingly, miraculously connecting with somebody. Oh, and now he's just been knocked right outside the ring by Eddie Guerrero. And now Bret Hart, he is going to... Man, I'll tell you what, this rivalry between Bret Hart and The Undertaker really heating up here. These guys are just beating the hell out of each other.
Yes, started and really got fueled quickly. Shawn Michaels getting suplexed.
Yeah, it's the Three Amigos. Here we go.
Oh. Man, there's a lot to keep up with right now. Bret Hart, actually, it's cooling down. Never mind. As I looked around, a lot of bodies going in different directions. Not a lot of them doing anything. But here we go. Bret Michaels taking him up and bringing him down.
Michaels!
Oh, my God. Yes.
Oh, right on the fire.
Rock and Shawn Michaels and Bret
Oh,
Hart.
and now here's the true rivalry right here. Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. No love lost between these guys. And True Talk Sean just not recovering from his little blunder there. Oh, man, here we go.
The two of them, apparently.
Watch out. Going for a chair right to the head, but instead getting it off his own dome right there. And now Eddie Guerrero is about to drop Shawn Michaels. Oh, my God. A reverse suplex. That was just crazy.
Yes.
Everybody's out of the ring now except for Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero. Nobody has even attempted to set up a ladder and climb it in the ring. Man, did you see that disrespect by The Undertaker right there? Just rolled over Eddie Guerrero, and he paid for it right there with that table right to the face.
Yeah, his arm caught in the rope there for a moment.
You know what's really amazing is how that table is standing on its side outside the ring. That's very impressive. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that.
Yeah, better.
You saw it here first in WGW. Or Bret Hart. But no, Bret Hart coming back in the ring. He wants him some more of The Undertaker. And now The Undertaker looks like he's about to get him some of Eddie Guerrero. Maneuvering him over to the announce table, which could be bad. But Eddie Guerrero, no.
Pushing him away and missing with a kick there. Very.
I think Undertaker might have slightly ducked in Eddie Guerrero's defense. But, yeah, it was pretty much a miss.
It just says something about the height of Eddie's kicks, that the 7-foot man only had to duck a little bit to not get kicked in the head.
Right, I agree. And now,
Shawn
watch
Michaels
out.
bringing the ladder in. We're getting the Three Amigos again from Eddie Guerrero onto The Undertaker this time. 2. And 3's a crowd.
Right on that chair.
Onto the chair, indeed.
Oh, man.
Slamming.
Just smashed Shawn Michaels as well. Eddie Guerrero now looking pretty damn impressive.
Yes. Having that chair ripped away from him, though.
Let's see. What is Shawn Michaels thinking here?
He's going for the neck breaker.
That'll do it.
Ooh, a German suplex by Kurt Angle onto Bret Hart.
Shawn Michaels just kind of standing there waiting for Eddie Guerrero to get to his feet. Oh, sweet chin music. Man, that was absolutely devastating. And now we've got a table and oh my God, right off the dome of Kurt Angle, and Shawn Michaels is in the driver's seat here.
He's in the most dominant position of anyone in this match so far.
And he's slowly going for the... Oh, but look at this. Everybody getting to their feet. Man, that has got to be frustrating.
He's just going to have to knock all of them out again.
Well, there's one down.
To his feet. I'm not really sure. Oh, and now he's quickly up. He did the fast
Wait a minute. Now Shawn Michaels he's got things set up here, and he is quickly going up the ladder. I've never seen anyone go up a ladder so fast.
Well, everyone was so distracted. Shawn Michaels says, maybe I can start unbuttoning the buttons.
That's an excellent idea, although now he's in a precarious situation, and he's about to get blasted by Bret Hart right on top of that table. That is absolutely devastating right there. And now Bret Hart outside the ring. Everybody's in the ring other than Bret Hart, though. We got tables galore. I mean, these guys don't even have enough room to maneuver here with how much crap is in the ring right now.
Right. You can hardly wave an arm without hitting a table or a chair. Oh, or getting hit by a ladder.
Oh, man. Oh, well,
that must be the table from earlier. They just taped it back together, and it's already come undone.
That table absolutely shattered, ladies and gentlemen. It was like it was held together by tape. Not even duct tape, just paper tape. I'm not even sure what touched. Did anything? I don't know what hit it there. Oh, interesting move there, but
rolled over in its direction. That's how powerful the
Undertaker
dead man
now.
is. He shot lightning.
Well, he's in a good position here. But look at Shawn Michaels. He says, no, thank you. I want give me a piece of that. But now the Undertaker says, no, it's all me. And the Undertaker, but he sees Eddie Guerrero. No. Oh, well, Undertaker really torn on what he's going to do here. Oh, he's going to boot Eddie Guerrero right in the face. That'll do it.
Probably wise to take Eddie down before climbing up, but he may be going for a bit too much.
Oh, but what a counter by Eddie Guerrero. That was amazing. And look at the strength of Kurt Angle right now. But wait a minute. Eddie Guerrero is about to win this thing.
Yes, nobody there to stop him.
Well, here comes Shawn Michaels. Although he's trying to figure out how to get up there. Oh, here we go.
He sized up the situation. He's punching him. Oh, Eddie couldn't quite get it.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, and Eddie Guerrero taking a fall. And now Shawn Michaels trying to get this thing undone, but easier said than done, obviously. Undertaker
his priorities may be
chilling.
a little out of whack here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. Is this an alliance here?
The title.
Well, that could be.
Wow, you really got to you have to unbutton every single button of the belt to get it off of the, you know what, maybe Undertaker was fine after all. He did get him. Okay.
Oh, wow. You know what? That was actually, might have been smart because Shawn Michaels has undone just about every damn class there is up there. So whoever gets up there next may be the new champion. It could be Bret Hart or The Undertaker. And now The Undertaker is in the driver's seat. The Undertaker, the mastermind of the match. He has got it made now. Everybody is out. Undertaker could just leisurely set up the ladder. This thing is over.
Yeah, the real question is why I doubted The Undertaker's thinking as he attacked Kurt Angle. He clearly was trying to soften him up. He knew exactly what he was doing. And here he is claiming the last button of the belt. And
that is it.
We have our United States champion.
Very smart match by The Undertaker, and this would be interesting because, my God, were there highlights in this match or weren't there? Right on the grass. A lot of stuff taking place outside the ring, indeed. Oh, look at Shawn Michaels here. Oh, he was just kind of standing there while Eddie Guerrero.
A part of someone else's highlight.
Oh, man, that is devastating.
And making his own.
And look at this counter by Eddie Guerrero. That was pretty awesome right there.
Yes, excellent DDT.
Really, and I don't know how many times The Undertaker... Yeah, well, exactly. I don't know how many times The Undertaker has been the United States champion, but he's the American badass right now. And I don't know what I'm talking about here, because here comes Chris Jericho.
There he is, with a list of some sort on his back screen.
Yes, absolutely. He's made a list and he's checking it twice. And I do it all the time.
Santa
I love
Chris.
a man with a good list.
If I've said it once, I've said it a million times.
That's
List
right.
Jericho.
And this is the kind of match that you're only going to see here in WGW. I mean, in terms of the landscape of wrestling here in the United States, Chris Jericho defected to AEW. He has not wrestled any of these guys that he's going to be up against here besides Daniel Bryan in some time. And so I think it's going to be interesting match here and a lot of different angles. I mean, we got 6 guys. We've got everybody coming in with different levels of experience with each other, different levels of experience with the Hell in a Cell. So, I mean, it's going to be chaotic. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, a wide variety of levels of experience indeed, both in Hell in the Cell against these opponents. I'm just going to repeat everything you said, basically, it seems.
Excellent.
But Chris Jericho styling and profiling out here. Not having to go through the intimidating process of opening the cell and walking into it. He's just going to be there when it drops.
That's right. I think that's the idea for all these guys. And so it's going to be interesting to see. Oh, here comes Daniel Bryan, the other man from AEW coming in here.
Yes, they're co-workers, long way back. Everyone, obviously, the obvious choice when WGW announced its return was to defect from whatever organization they were in.
Right.
And they made the right choice coming here.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to be anywhere else. Obviously, nobody does. We've gotten pretty much everybody that is anybody here on this roster. I mean, literally hundreds that we're talking about here. So this is going to be really interesting. But see, the thing is, for this match here, considering the way that wins and losses are going to work here in WWE, every match, this isn't your WWE. Every match outcome really matters here. And you want to get as many wins as you can, obviously, but what you really want to avoid is a loss. Because let me tell you, it is a long damn line to get back to the championship picture if you are taking L. So it's going to be interesting to see who actually is pinned or made to submit in this match, because it's not elimination. Only one of these guys is going to walk away with a win in the World Heavyweight Championship, and only one is going to walk away with a loss.
Correct. If someone wanted to really be a master of the art, they could strategize and not only win the match, but choose their victim. Think about who they want to walk away with the loss on the board.
That's right. And now here comes Sami Zayn. Certainly one of the biggest matches of his career, but he has really been, if you've been paying attention in the WWE, which of course I know you have, Street Truck Sean, Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns have got some unfinished business that I imagine is going to come to a head here tonight.
And wow, I really hope that the audience hears the same thing that I just heard as Sami was starting to come out. As someone whose music sort of came through the copyright shield, it sounded a little hellish and ghostly, just distant. Oh.
I think it might be the crowd singing along is what that was. They like to sing along good.
Distant and hellish indeed.
That is funny, though. It's interesting.
Wow, so Sami Zayn still in the top, as I, of course, was very aware and actively familiar with.
Right, I mean, obviously, Tree Truck Sean very familiar with his NXT days.
Yes, at least the last match of them for sure. And here comes Roman Reigns.
Yeah. To a chorus of boos. This is the man that is walking in with the World Heavyweight Championship, and that doesn't really mean anything. What matters is who walks out of here tonight with it. But what a gorgeous belt. I mean, my God.
Yeah, it's glistening there in the spotlight.
Yes.
You know who's not glistening? Roman Reigns. He's just grimacing. Looks very angry, disgusted. He must have taken a bitter pill before coming out.
Well, I'll tell you what. If he wants to hang on to that World Heavyweight Championship, I respect the reign that Roman Reigns is able to put together in the WWE. I mean, my God, he's been the champion since 2021. But
wow,
there's not. It might not even be 2020. But the World Heavyweight Championship here, especially with the roster that we have, they are going to be put. Whoever is walking around with that title is going to be put through the gauntlet. It's not going to be any hand holding around here, and it's not going to be facing the same opponents either. It is going to be facing a who's who, and that's exactly what we're going to see right now in this match.
My God, there's a dog at the announce table.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
Climbing into my chair, into my lap right now. Oh, it's not a lap dog, but this is where we are. Okay. All right. Anywho.
For your listening pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. And what an impressive looking championship. I'm still just kind of, why would anyone change that title and make that not the World Championship? I just don't get it.
There just wasn't enough glitter to keep it going, I guess. They had to, I don't know, a good thing can't survive, as they probably say somewhere.
And let's see here. Oh, here comes the beast.
Brock Lesnar.
Tree Trunk Sean's favorite.
Yeah.
If there's one thing Tree Trunk Sean loves about Brock Lesnar, it is that tattoo right across his chest.
Yes, one that looks very normal and logical.
Yes. What is going on there, you think?
Knuckle sword?
Yeah. I guess that makes sense, really, that's what they should have done back in the days when people were using swords. It would have been a lot easier, a lot more difficult to disarm your opponent that way.
Yes, that's true. Some brass knuckle sword action. It would be the most logical weapon since the gunblade.
Well, that's everybody's favorite. But Brock Lesnar certainly has some experience. He probably has more experience than anybody in this match, except for maybe Chris Jericho in Hell in a Cell. I mean, this guy has beaten a who's who of opponents in the Hell in a Cell, including The Undertaker himself, the new United States champion. So we'll see if he can walk out of here with the World Heavyweight Championship. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, quite frankly, I think he's one of the favorites here. But we shall see. I do believe... Is he our last entrant, or do we have 6?
You may be forgetting one man. We'll see who it is once Brock Lesnar finishes.
I'm sure would not appreciate being forgotten.
No, I mean, who could do it? Apparently, he's top billing. I would assume Roman Reigns would have been coming out last, but instead, the arena has turned blue, and that can mean only one thing.
Oh, my God. One of the more interesting competitors in this matchup, in my opinion, despite me having forgotten that he is in it.
He is P1. He is AJ Styles. And he is really loving the blue right here tonight. And I'll tell you what, it is going to be interesting to see. I mean, these guys have not competed with each other in some time. I mean, I don't know the last time that AJ Styles competed against, say, a Sami Zayn, for instance, or certainly Chris Jericho. It's been years. But they're certainly familiar with Roman Reigns. And, I mean, I guess everybody is at this point.
Right. You know, I'm not sure the last time he competed in a ring lined with tar.
Well, I don't know if anybody has any experience doing that. So that is going to be a wrinkle here.
Yes. You never know what outcome is going to be caused by the tar lining that can be used as an excuse for anything.
Well, it's going to be a very dangerous situation when Kane inevitably makes his appearance here in WGW, because he is going to be lighting this place up like you wouldn't believe.
Right. I'm not looking forward to the liability insurance payout that will result.
Yeah, we'll let Ismail handle that part.
Ismail, not only the production specialist, but also the de facto
Well, it's on. Here we go.
Oh,
my God in heaven, it is. We are going here, and I think it is just the first man to get a victory, a pinfall or submission. Yeah, what was that?
There's a lot going on, so you may have missed this. Daniel Bryan going for a kick on Brock Lesnar, who jumped over at his feet, gave him a condescending, very patronizing wave, and then clotheslined him right on his ass.
Oh, man, that's amazing. I'm sorry I missed that. I'm sure it'll be in the highlight reel one way or another.
Oh, yes, certainly. And Hurricane Rana by Daniel Bryan on Chris Jericho there.
Yeah, he's going for a victory here with this armbar, and submission does count.
Oh, just use of the wall. Roman Reigns slammed right into it.
Oh, and again.
The wrestler's
AJ
looking
Styles.
a little blurry.
Oh, no.
We're looking more clear yet again.
Excellent.
The camel clutch by Brock Lesnar. And it was almost broken up, but not quite. Daniel Bryan, I guess, seeing a little blurry himself, as is Chris Jericho, going for a dropkick there and missing by a mile. But who is not missing? AJ Styles.
Yo, AJ Styles is on fire in this match right now. He beat the hell out of Roman Reigns, who was just dead on the ground outside. And really everybody, oh my God, what a counter by Sami Zayn, who is now running the show. He can go for any of these guys that he wants, and he has chosen Chris Jericho. Interesting choice. Guy that is outside the ring.
Yes, yeah, he maybe could have saved some energy by just attacking his foes nearby. He maybe even could have gone for a pin. It seems that everyone is dead, but Roman Reigns back on his feet.
You're not wrong. And now everybody's starting to stir. Oh boy, here we go. Belly to back suplex. Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Everyone who has touched it down for minutes.
Well, you know, we like to use unique ingredients here at WGW, as you mentioned earlier, with the tar ring. So maybe there's a unique... Oh, my God. What a powerbomb from Roman Reigns. Is there a referee? I don't actually see... I don't actually see Neil Patrick Harris. So maybe since the honor system, I'm not exactly sure.
You just gotta feel it. Neil Patrick Harris is counting somewhere. That's all we know.
I think he is counting from a distance. He was like, I'm not about to get in that ring, man. Are you crazy? But he is. I think he is still officiating this match from elsewhere. Perhaps the ethereal plane.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Which we can no longer present to you, unfortunately.
Well,
but
we lost.
Is very much in our hearts.
We lost Cody Rhodes, and he was the one that was able to conjure the ethereal plane, as I'm sure you remember. I think we might be about to see an F5 on Chris Jericho, which might be a problem for him. Yeah, that's exactly what we just saw.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, but Roman Reigns, he's about to capitalize. He's going to capitalize, all right, going for the pin off the F5.
Is this it? We have no way of knowing. No,
I don't think it was. I think that was a kick out. which is going to be frustrating for Roman Reigns. And he just Superman punched Chris Jericho right in his face and is pinning his ass again.
He thinks this might be the end of it, and maybe it is. And it is! Our World Heavyweight Champion is Roman Reigns, as counted in by Neil Patrick Harris from the ethereal plane.
And that means that Chris Jericho, the one to take the L, we may not be seeing much of Chris Jericho following this one, a devastating loss for him.
Man, well, quite frankly, he was getting his ass kicked the whole match. This is sort of wow, did you see that kick there as Chris Jericho was getting his ass kicked?
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Also, yeah. But Roman Reigns really showing some ring intelligence, some wisdom overall, taking advantage of the situation, and really making it worse for Chris Jericho with that Superman punch and the finisher.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the thing is, you got to understand about Roman Reigns. I mean, this is a guy that has been the champion for a long time. He's used to it. He understands how to position himself to be in the best position possible, and that came through right there. Well, that was an exciting night, Tree Trunk Sean. Every championship decided, new champions, new favorites, old favorites, and we are going to see the fallout in the months ahead. So from Wildfire Gaming, this is Slow Burn.
And I'm Tree Trunk Sean.
And we will see you next time on WGW.
Good night.